قل من رب السماوات والأرض قل من رب السماوات والأرض قل الله قل أفاتخذتم من دونه أولياء لا يملكون لأنفسهم نفعا ولا ضرا قل هل يستوي الأعمى والبصير أم هل تستوي الظلمات والنور أم جعلوا لله شركاء خلقوا كخلقه فتشابه الخلق عليهم قل الله خالق كل شيء قل الله خالق كل شيء وهو الواحد القهار أنزل من السماء ماء فسالت أودية بقدرها فاحتمل السيل زبدا رابيا ومما يوقدون عليه في النار ابتغاء حلية أو متاع زبد مثله كذلك يضرب الله الحق والباطل فأما الزبد فيذهب جفاء وأما ما ينفع الناس فيمكث في الأرض كذلك يضرب الله الأمثال.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. الحمد لله رب العالمين، له الحمد الحسن والثناء الجميل، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله ولي الصالحين، وأشهد أن سيدنا وحبيبنا محمدا عبده ورسوله خيرته من خلقه وخليله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم. Still in the parables of the Quran, and in the first category also, which is rain. And this time we'll take look at rain from also different perspective. We said before that there is similarity between rain and revelation. Rain bring life to the earth physically, and revelation bring life to the hearts spiritually. And it depends to your soil. If it's good soil, it will observe that rain. If it's sound heart, it will receive that revelation. But here in Surah Al-Ra'd, Allah goes further in this parable to make a comparison between haqq and batil, truth and falsehood. He said, أنزل من السماء ماء فسالت أودية بقدرها. When Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala descend the water from the sky, then the valleys observe that water according to their capacity. If it's small valley, it will receive small water, little water. Big valley will receive a lot of water. And then he go further now. سالت أودية بقدرها فاحتمل السيل زبدا رابيا. And when the torrent carry foam, when that torrent go with a lot of water, you will see above foam, superficial layer on the surface. Why he said here? What's that foam? Foam here now is the parable. Foam, it looks big. It makes noise. However, it's useless. However, it will disappear soon. But in front of your eyes, it's big. It makes noise. It's even cover the water underneath it. So your eyes only see that foam. Before he carrying the parable, he give another example of a foam. وَمِمَّا يُوقِدُونَ عَلَيْهِ فِي النَّارِ ابْتِغَاءَ حِلْيَةٍ أَوْ مَتَاعٍ زَبَدٌ مِثْلُهُ. When you melt silver or gold or iron, the same thing will happen. Foam will come again. Useless. But under that foam, a pure metal, useful metal. Allah make comparison between haqq and batil. When the rain came from the sky, this is a revelation come with the truth. And now people receive it according to their capacity, exactly like valleys. But what happened? Many people will see only the foam, not the water under that foam. For them it looks big, makes noisy, cover even the water. But after a while, it will disappear. That's the example of the ideologies. False ideologies is just foam. You know, communism spread around the world in the last century, spread dominant in all the countries, even the Muslim countries. And suddenly it collapsed. It's just a foam when it spread. People look at that superficial layer and after that it disappears. Because it can't give something to the thirsty hearts, thirsty soul that looking for their creator. And likewise, many ideologies nowadays, atheism, which is coming with the many waves, but after a while it will disappear. It can't fulfill that hunger in the soul of a human being. It's just a foam. But people always look at that noise, that foam. They don't look at the water beneath it. That's comparison between haqq and batil. And these ideologies, the ayah before exactly Allah talk about those who deny the Creator. After that sajda, Allah talk about those who deny Creator. He talked to them, said, why they deny? Do they find another creator? Do they know anyone who create anything in this world except Almighty? قُلْ هَلْ يَسْتَوِي الْأَعْمَى وَالْبَصِيرُ? Can a blind or seeing be equal? أَمْ هَلْ تَسْتَوِي الظُّلُمَاتُ وَالنُّورُ? Or the darkness and light be the same? Then why people always look at that foam, at that false ideologies, at that noise? Allah said in the surah, الله يبسط الرزق لمن يشاء ويقدر وفرحوا بالحياة الدنيا. The reason is strong attachment to dunya. When you see those people who follow the foam, they have a lot of dunya, you said, oh, the truth is there. Because fame is there, wealth is there, noise is there. So they look, strong attachment is dunya, is what make you only see the service, see the superficial layer, see only what is appear to your eyes. That water underneath, you can't see it. Because when your heart is full of diseases and strong attachment to dunya, you can't see that water, you can't see that truth. وَمَا الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا فِي الْآخِرَةِ إِلَّا مَتَاعٌ. When you compare dunya and akhirah, dunya is nothing. And this surah is Surah Al-Ra'd, the thunder. Again, something related to the rain. That mighty sound which come before rain. Why is surah called this? You now attached of the foam because of the noisy of false ideologies? Look at a real noise, which is the thunder. Remind you of Almighty. يُسَبِّحُ الرَّعْدُ بِحَمْدِهِ. That thunder, that voice, praise Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala. So that's the real noise, which is praise Allah. Just like when you hear the thunder, it's a warning for all humanity. Wake up! Wake up, don't listen to false noise. Ar-Ra'd yusabbihu bihamdi, thunder praise Almighty tabaraka wa ta'ala. So when you follow that truth and you see that water that will give the feed or the food to your soul. That's why Allah said in the same surah, الذين آمنوا وتطمئن قلوبهم بذكر الله ألا بذكر الله تطمئن القلوب. Only the revelation, only with revelation hearts will have tranquility and peace. Because every human being look for peace. That's our nature. Every human being. When they follow these ideologies, they thought there is a peace. There is a happiness in that ideologies. But it's just foam. Allah said the happiness, the peace, the tranquility is only in dhikrullah, in the remembrance of Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala. Only in the remembrance of Allah. And in this surah, before the sajda, Allah mentioned a lot of His signs on the earth, on the heavens. And one of them is related to rain again. He said rain can destroy the humanity. وَيُنْشِئُ السَّحَابَ الثِّقَالِ. Can rain you see and you think it's a good news can destroy you. So you are in the hands of Almighty. You are very weak. Don't follow the foam. In the end of this surah, Allah gave us also an example of the greatness of this Quran. Quran is so deep, as you see now in the parable. He said in the same surah, وَلَوْ أَنَّ قُرْآنًا سُيِّرَتْ بِهِ الْجِبَالُ أَوْ قُطِّعَتْ بِهِ الْأَرْضُ أَوْ كُلِّمَ بِهِ الْمَوْتَى. Subhanallah. If the Quran have to descend to the mountains, that mountains will collapse. If the Quran will descend to this earth, this physical earth, earth will finish. If the Quran will descend to the dead people in their graves, they will become alive. But Quran descend to us to revive our hearts. But what prevents us from this revival is that heart disease, that you will follow the noise, the foam, the false ideologies, and you don't see the water under that. But after a while, الزبد أما الزبد فيذهب جفاء. That foam will go and disappear. So brothers, in the end, this is just another parable of the Quran. Remind us that revelation is the water of our hearts. But be careful. When your heart is sound, to be just like valley, a big valley, observe that water and adjust that, and then see everything from the eyes of revelation. Don't just look at the foams, false ideologies. Looks big, makes noise, cover even the water, but after a while it will disappear. The only tranquility that soul will find is in this Quran. ألا بذكر الله تطمئن القلوب. Thunder is a big voice to wake up the humanity, to say, wake up. There is only one creator. May Allah تبارك وتعالى guide us to the straight path. والله أعلم وصلى الله على عبد رسوله سيدنا محمد.